This time, Zeph gets to grips with traction as Pendine looms ever closer.
I love it! I love it!
And the Speed Freaks have set their own off-road challenge.
This is the secret weapon for this machine.
So far, Zeph has researched power, handling and technology and their impact on performance. But none of what he's learned will mean anything if he can't get any grip on the beach.
This week we're going to explore traction. You can have all the power in the world, but if you can't put the power to the ground, you just sit there and spin the wheels.
Reaching speeds of 200 miles per hour is difficult for nearly all cars. 200 on sand is a very different story.
Finding the tyres for the beach is very difficult. So I'm going to need really good research to find the right tyres for the beach that can withstand the forces of the speeds that we're doing.
Zeph is taking his record attempt car out of its comfort zone and onto the beach. Before he does, he needs to learn more about traction, which is why he's setting the Speed Freaks their new challenge.
I actually think the team are going to be quite happy when I bring this to them, because they'll know more than anyone that this is a car you can do a lot of fun stuff with.
And the crew could do with a bit of fun.
I don't have any idea what car he's going to bring us this week.
It's bound to be something rusty. It's bound to be something with a tiny little engine, and
No, they've all been so random.
he didn't really give us a clue this week either.
No.
This little red car, I know when I show them, they're going to have all the ideas in the world of what they're going to do to this. But it's not going to be my ideas.
What we got this week? There's always some twist to it all, isn't there?
Hello! You wanted
Not
red?
bad. That's not bad.
I got you red.
This is more our cup of tea.
This is a 1999 Mazda MX-5.
Yeah, baby.
This is a very, very popular car because it tends to deliver and handle really, really well. And I know what you're thinking right now. I know where you want to go with this.
That's where we're going, isn't it?
Well,
It's Zeph, isn't it? There's always a surprise, so
yeah.
this could be a great drift car, it could be a great track car. We've actually got a good base project here. This has potential.
If they think this is going to be easy, they've got another thing coming. Because I'm going to set the challenge, probably the most difficult challenge out of the lot. Here's the car.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think the problem with this car is it's too low.
What? No.
The wheels are too small. The suspension is not high enough. We're going to go big wheels. Imagine monster truck. And we're going to make this thing perform off-road as well as it looks on-road.
So, it being a roadster, we can call it the off-roadster.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big job.
I don't know what to say about this. It's not what this car's supposed to do.
This is not going to be some flashy toy with big wheels on. This is going to have to perform. We're going to take it to a professional off-road track, and this has actually got to deliver.
Well, if I get my way, this thing will do a jump.
That's what I want to hear. So I think, you know, we could be onto something pretty cool here.
Yeah.
The Mazda MX-5 is the best-selling sports car of all time. New, its 1.8-litre petrol engine produced 140 brake horsepower with a 0 to 60 of 8.4 seconds and a top speed of 129 miles an hour. This affordable roadster's great chassis and handling has made it a big favourite on road and track. But definitely not a car you'd play top trumps with for its off-road ability. And that's why Zeph's chosen it for this week's challenge. This is an extreme off-road facility. More akin to off-road vehicles of the two-wheeled variety, it's anyone's guess how the MX-5 will do.
Zeph has brought us to Worcestershire to a motocross track.
Wow, look at this. We brought the MX-5 to this phenomenal off-road track to see what it can do. Should be interesting.
It's got road tyres, it's got a low centre of gravity, low ground clearance. Yeah, it's going to be a mess.
Look at this amazing off-road track. What do you think?
I'm amazed you got this far, to be honest.
I think it's going to fail abysmally.
So you think that I've got no hope we get up the hill, don't you?
Yep, got no hope.
I think you're definitely going to get further than these guys predict you're going to get.
Yeah. It's not that we don't have faith in you, we don't have faith in the car.
Yeah.
It might get up the first hill. If it does, it could probably do about a quarter of the track, but I think it's going to stop on the first hurdle, to be honest.
I think you've got hope if you use a lot of that. From here, full throttle, down the hill.
In the bank.
Get it done.
So you think the floor it style, right, and cross your fingers is the style to use?
That is the only style to use in this situation, yeah. If he doesn't attack it really fast, he's literally not going to get further than 20 metres.
Timing, you might be there a long time, Simon.
Bought my stopwatch.
I haven't even got my stopwatch out.
Clever, wise. Okay, so let's give this MX-5 a go.
Go on, then.
Good luck.
It's wet, it's muddy, it's boggy, it's sticky. It's not the ideal conditions for a little red roadster. We're going to end up towing him out, I reckon. Zeph, are you ready?
I'm ready, I think I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go! I reckon he's going to make it further. Oh, it's deep.
How on earth? What?
This is fantastic. You would think standard MX-5 with normal wheels could ever do this.
Oh my God, where's the jump?
Yeah, go on. Go on. Go on. Get ready, get out of the way, get out of the way. How was that?
Incredible.
That was wicked.
Not even trashed.
You're a madman.
That was awesome.
Should have seen that air.
You owe me drinks tonight.
Blown away by the little beast.
This thing went round that track like a rocket.
You know what your best time was?
Minute and a half, maybe?
57 seconds.
57 seconds.
Broke a minute.
That's ridiculous.
Amazing.
And did I get air off the...
Oh
You
my
can
God.
see where you left the ground. It's amazing. Can't believe it.
And round the back, all we could see was this little white helmet bobbing into sight as he took on us. It was amazing.
I mean, listen, have you secretly put four-wheel drive on the car?
No.
No. Nothing you've done to it?
No, just 6 PSI less in the tyres, that's
And
it.
you took a little bit of pressure
Yeah,
on the tyres.
that's it.
And you gave me, obviously, a safety harness. And
Yeah.
that was it.
Because we thought you were going to die. We literally thought you were either going to roll over, crash, or something. So we put a roll bar in and a harness, that's it.
Okay, guys, a 57-second run in this MX-5. We've really set the benchmark high. The challenge is now more difficult than ever.
Yeah.
You're going to go and make this into an MX-5 off-roadster beast.
Yes.
You
Smash.
think you can beat 57 seconds?
Easily.
Yeah,
Easily.
easily.
Yeah.
I mean, 10 seconds off the time, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon.
I reckon we're going to go big and we can make this little MX-5 off-roadster do 10 seconds off your previous time.
47 seconds.
Yes.
It's on.
Yeah.
It's on.
Bring it.
All right,
Let's go.
guys,
Let's do it.
let's go for it.
Do it.
With the pressure on, it's back to the garage to get their thinking caps on.
Right, we've got this MX-5, tiny little sports car, and we've got to jack it up and make it into an awesome off-roader.
So she's going to be called the off-roadster.
Exactly.
Like your style.
The biggest thing, yeah, we need to put bigger tyres on it.
Yeah.
Some decent off-road, swamper-style things, yep.
Knobblies.
31 inches,
Ooh.
That's large.
big boys. A big thing on this is the suspension.
Yes.
We need to make it travel a lot more, have a lot more ground clearance.
Yeah.
We need to extend the arms to extend the track width.
Yep.
We need a full suspension kit. I think we need to look at the gear ratio in the rear,
Okay.
whether we can shorten that to compensate for the much larger tyres.
As well as that, we should go with stronger drive shafts because obviously the torque's going to be a lot more if we're changing the gearing.
And can we make it look a little bit off-roady, so have some court arches put on it? Make it look like a rage buggy or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. And if we're going down that route, maybe a light bar.
Yeah, stick a light bar. All good off-roaders have light bars.
Blind the opposition.
Yeah, and one note I am going to add to that is a smaller steering wheel. Because that standard steering wheel is pants, basically. Right, I think we've got the basic list of what we need to do there. I think we best get cracking and get this show on the road.
Got it.
So the plan to make this Mazda a little off-road monster is cut new arches to fit big, new, deep tread tyres for grip and traction, increase clearance with a lifting suspension kit, weld the diff for better traction, and strengthen the drive shaft to take the extra torque. Coming up, has Zeph tracked down the perfect treads for Pendine?
So, lovely tyres. Bye-bye old ones.
And he gets down and dirty in the ultimate off-roader.
I mean, it's just amazing.
Pendine's 7-mile stretch of beach may have the distance for land speed records, but in terms of traction, it's an off-road nightmare. Which is why Zeph has set the Speed Freaks their new challenge, converting a 2-seater sports car into an off-road monster. And the first rule of off-roading is lift, so the Speed Freaks have sourced a suspension lift kit for the Mazda.
Very exciting.
It is. I love stuff like this. This is like back to school when I was building Airfix kits, model tank. I got a kit that turns these things into a mega mini monster truck, basically.
How nice these are. The suspension looks amazing, the actual shocks themselves, really long travel.
The new suspension will give the Mazda 15 inches of ground clearance and a whopping 14 inches of travel.
Bolting everything up and putting the hubs on and everything like that, looking how wide she's going to be. It's going to be awesome.
All of this should allow the car to tackle off-road obstacles with ease.
We've got all these new arms, they're extended and they're heavy duty as well, for off-road use.
The new suspension will be mounted to the car's subframe.
They don't come with any bushes, but in the kit you get a full set of polyurethane bushes, which are amazing. So we're just fitting these at the moment.
Bushes, though small, are critical to the function of the suspension. They act as the interface between the arm and the mount, preventing metal-on-metal friction.
Simon?
What?
Why have we only got 3 2694?
One bush missing compromises the entire system.
That's down to you, Tess.
Whoa! No, it's not.
Just got to the last few bushes and something wasn't adding up. Some of the bushes didn't look right and the inserts that go into the bushes didn't look right either. There was an even number of everything, so something's in the wrong hole.
It can't be. He got himself into such a pickle and tested my patience a little bit.
If there is one missing, it's going to be a bit of a mess.
Well, it's not. You just cut it down a bit. It's the same size hole, you just cut it down a bit.
It depends which one it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just has his little moments, bless him.
I'm just trying to concentrate. I'm not being a dick or anything.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm just concentrating.
Okay.
That took up a lot of time, which we don't have. So yeah, stressed.
With the Pendine record attempt fast approaching, the pressure is on to get the Porsche ready. No one knows this better than Ibby, who's been tasked with turning the Turbo S into a history-making record breaker. A lot of work's already been done. Larger engine and turbochargers. Fuel system converted to E85. Cooling and braking systems upgraded. One of the main customized components are the new turbochargers.
So we're now running a twin setup, Garrett GTX series. We make a modification to the internals of the turbo slightly as well, which gives it the extra oomph that we want. This is not a generic turbo that you can buy off the bench, basically. This is one of the most important things on the engine for us. The standard turbochargers, they sort of max out around 650 horsepower. With these bad boys, we can run anything up to sort of 1500 horsepower. So these are rated a lot higher.
With all the power-increasing add-ons, Ibby needs to see if the engine still fits.
The engine's ready to go back in now. It's exciting times for us. We're getting close to the finish line. We're going to push the engine in with the gearbox as one unit. Fitting an engine is like threading a needle. We have to get it in the exact location, just jiggle it into place and get it in the hole. We're clear at the bottom there?
Yep, gearbox is in the bottom.
Okay. This new intake manifold that we got is so much bigger compared to the original one, and it's taking up a lot of space. It's very tight up here. It's like so tight. Oh my God. Wow. So now the engine is exactly where it needs to be. We're going to go ahead and tighten all the mounts and hope it stays up.
Yep. Yeah, well, it's all good, all tight. That's it, happy days.
Well done, guys. It's in the hole now.
While Ibby carries on with the Porsche, Zeph is off on another research mission to learn about the perils of driving on sand. So he's come here to Longmoor, 1,700 hectares of sand and former tank training facility.
Super exciting. I'm here at Hampshire's finest sand pit, a full-blown R&D experimentation session.
If Zeph wants to hit high speeds on the beach at Pendine, he needs the lowdown on sand, and one vehicle that can't get enough of the stuff is the Bowler Bulldog. The latest offering from the eccentric British manufacturer of some of the world's most extreme 4x4s. The Bulldog is a purpose-built rally raid vehicle designed to compete in extreme off-road rallies, and most famously the sand dunes of Dakar. And to help Zeph get an idea of what these cars can do, Master on Sand and Bowler's test and development driver, Alex Cole.
So Alex, talk to me about this amazing chassis.
First of all, this chassis is a cross-sector platform. It's not the standard box chassis that you have on other vehicles. It's designed with all these holes cut out, like an aviation wing section. It's half the weight of a normal chassis, but twice the strength. The shock absorbers, it has internal hydraulic bump stops, so
wow.
A harsh landing, you will never bottom out.
So what you're saying is that if we go over a really big jump, we're not going to go bang and feel it in your back.
Yeah, that's
We're going to feel like a floating feeling.
That's right.
So Alex, I see you've got a nice pair of Goodrich tyres on here. Why have you chosen those?
These are a very good all-round tyre, very tough, and they're very good running at high pressures and also low pressures, which is very good for the sand.
So one of the challenges, Alex, I've got to get to over 200 miles an hour on the sand. I can't use these all-terrain tyres because they don't go to the speeds that we need. If it's pure slick racing tyre, they've got no tread. What's your ideas, Alex?
You could have wet slicks with some cuts in them. You need some sort of pattern because you'll need stability. You'll need to keep the vehicle in a straight line when you're going along, and you also need the grip. A smooth tyre is going to be, or a slick tyre is going to be very, very difficult possibly to handle.
So hard sidewalls, a tyre that can go very fast, 200 miles an hour plus, with some tread cut into it to cope with the standing water and the sand and the shells and all these challenges we've got to face.
This is it, yeah. I mean, tyres can be, they're pretty crucial because they also act as quite a lot of suspension. Depending on your tyre pressures you're going to be set to, that can have a huge impact on what suspension you have because they can deform on an impact up to 50, 60, 80% of its depth will come right down there. It will squash virtually 80% of its width. And that's a huge amount of suspension travel.
So you're recommending for those sort of speeds, higher pressure is probably better than a soft tyre pressure?
High pressure is good, providing your suspension is set up to the high pressures because they act as partial suspension. So, you're going to have to alter things to make them balance out properly. And I think that's something that only you're going to give the feedback to say. Yeah.
There's very few people in the world that have got experience at such high speeds on sand. So are you happy to give some help near the time?
I'm happy to come and watch, yes, and give you a bit of guidance.
Thank you, Alex. The car's amazing. It's orange, it's mad, the whole thing is space frame. I'm going to drive it in this incredible, crazy place, 1,750 hectares of sand, a playground to give this car absolute hell.
But first, Alex shows him how it's done.
Brilliant. massively impressive. The way you're able to throw this around in such control, and it feels like you're just going down the road to the shops. It's absolutely brilliant. Normally, you start to feel sick in a car like this, but this just feels brilliant. I love it. I love it. I mean, it's just amazing. The faster he went, you felt safe, you felt stable. I didn't want to stop. The key thing to learn is we're both doing the same thing. We're both driving on sand, a surface that's not forgiving. So there's a lot of lessons to learn from Alex about when to put the power down, when to take it off, when to load the suspension, take off the suspension. Alex has shown me everything this car is capable of doing. Now it's my turn to experience what this car can do.
The beach at Pendine might be smoother than this off-road playground, but at the speed Zeph will be traveling, the smallest lump will feel like serious bumps, and pools of water pose a further hazard.
When you're racing at Pendine, you have standing water, especially in the morning early on in a race. And you'll be hitting that water maybe 150, 160 miles an hour. You've got to experience and feel what it's actually like without losing control. Your feeling when you hit the water is, gee, this doesn't feel right. By the time you're like third or fourth time, it's feeling completely natural and you just floor it. You blast your way through it and you go, right, that's the finishing goal, that's where we're going. The key thing about the Bowler Bulldog is that it's built for its purpose. It's built to do a perfect job. That's a car you can buy tomorrow and complete and finish the Paris-Dakar in. What it shows is we've got to build that Porsche to the best quality to allow it to do those kind of races on the salt water, with the sand, all the stuff that Porsche doesn't like, to allow us to get that record and achieve success.
Back at the Speed Freaks garage, the team are trying to turn an MX-5 into an off-roadster.
There was an even number of everything, so something's in the wrong hole.
It can't be.
So far, Tess and Simon have grappled with prepping the arms and making sure the bushes are correct.
It's the same size hole, you just cut it down a bit.
It depends which one it is.
Just as they're about to mount the arms, and not a moment too soon, Martin arrives with the party piece.
Oh, look, they're here!
Oh, damn!
This is the secret weapon for this machine.
The knobblies.
Yeah. The tyres we've got are 31 inches tall. Effectively, the original wheels and tyres were like 16-inch. We want size to help with the bumps in the ground, but also we want those knobbles and the structure of the tyre to cut through and dig away at the mud and give as much traction.
The additional lift from the kit will make room for the new massive off-road tyres.
Oh, this is going to be a nightmare.
No, it's not going to be a nightmare. Be positive.
They've had to modify the bushes, so there's concern over whether the arms will fit.
Stop being so negative.
I guess there's only one way to find out.
Simon,
Martin.
something wrong with these bushes, they don't fit.
Oh, well.
Just don't fit, mate. Are you sure you fitted them right?
I don't know. Oh, well.
One thing that has to be said is these projects are tight. We have a very short time scale, limited resources, and it's pretty full on. You know, there's always going to be a bit of tension. And the main thing is we make up after.
So Tess takes on the task of cutting the bushes to size, and after a little trial and error, the team managed to fit the arms. Next step is for the shocks to be attached. Longer springs and arms will give the Mazda plenty of room for the new tyres, higher ground clearance, and impact resistance.
Yeah. There she goes.
The new suspension means wheel hubs are lower and the steering rack is further away.
Because the steering rack's moved forward and down quite a considerable amount, we need to put an extension in, basically.
The other steering modification is a smaller steering wheel.
Zeph was actually moaning that his knees were stuck on the steering wheel when he was driving around, so a smaller diameter steering wheel.
After a bit of a rocky start, it's turned into a productive day.
Over halfway there, I reckon. The next step is the cutting out of arches, which I'm going to leave up to your capable hands because I'm getting drunk. My good friend's getting married and I'm off to his stag do. It's something I couldn't get out of, so yeah, I'm off, basically.
Lucky for some. Martin's off for the weekend, so it's down to Tessa and Simon to keep the off-roadster challenge on track. Coming up, Simon needs to make space for the enormous off-road tyres.
That's a lot of cutting. That's a hell of a lot of cutting.
And Ibby trades one problem for a much, much bigger one.
Engine back up.
Reaching high speed on sand requires much more power than on tarmac. But even with extra power, if you can't get traction, you won't be going anywhere. Which is why it's so important the record attempt car has the correct tyres. Last time, Zeph had found tyres that he thought might be suitable for the beach.
I don't know if they're going to fit. They're big. I don't think these are going to clear the arches. So the standard profile is 30. This is a 40 profile tyre. It's not going to clear. Yeah, I don't think this is going to happen. These tyres don't work. It's very close to the radiators. Who makes a tyre that goes up to 200 miles an hour in the rain? Where do you find that?
Well, it looks like we've got quite a job.
Fresh off his research mission, Zeph hopes it's second time lucky.
And here you are.
Yeah, this is much better.
You like these?
Yeah, these are a lot thinner profile. This will clear, yeah, no problem. What are these? We have the front. Are these standard sizes?
Now, these are Pirelli of a new tread pattern they've just launched.
Okay.
And I was really impressed because you've got 3 really deep water channels.
Yeah, these are deeper than these anyway.
Yeah, and the side one. They actually seem to be deeper than those.
Yeah.
Which is really, really good. And they're the correct size. They're OEM size. They're going to fit with no problem. And most importantly, they're not going to muck up the four-wheel drive system because we can't have slightly larger rears or fronts. They've got to be the same circumference.
Yeah, it's got to be proportional, yeah.
So these are only a 1.7% circumference difference.
That's fine, which is within
So they're going to work.
tolerance,
So a massively big difference. I can't believe
Look at
now.
the size difference.
So lovely tyres. Bye-bye old ones.
The speed freaks are making progress as well. So far, they've fit the new suspension and adapted the steering for better handling in the dirt.
Oh, look, they're here.
Oh, damn.
Martin may have lifted their spirits with impressive off-road tyres, but he's left them with the more difficult task of fitting them to the tiny two-seater.
Oh, it's cold.
But they decide to start with the more straightforward task of fitting the light bar.
To make the MX-5 look a bit more off-roady, we've put a light bar in. Let's have a look! Damn it!
Maybe Simon can shine a little light on the problem.
A long way around.
Okay. Here he is. Thinking he could come and help. I'm fine. I know what I'm doing. Okay, I'll just resolder it. Not realising that the interior light doesn't have the right amount of amps going through the small piece of wire. So we had to get a switch which had a relay and everything like that on it. So it's the moment of truth to see whether she works or not. Yay! Amazing. It's pretty blind in that lane. It's really good though.
Light bar sorted. It's time to tackle the wheel arches.
So we've got to take all the bumpers off because today we've got to fit these arch extensions, but as well as that, we've got to cut right up into here so the actual wing can take the new wheels. That's a lot of cutting. That's a hell of a lot of cutting. If you've got a car at home and you're mechanically minded and don't mind some fabrication, like this is a great thing that you could do at home in the garage. Like, especially if you've got like a car that's failed its MOT, you can then give it a new lease of life and do something else with it, take it out of its comfort zone and do some off-roading.
The existing arches were designed to accommodate much smaller 16-inch tyres. The new tyres are almost double the size. It's proving to be a bigger job than Simon anticipated.
We can both go home now. Unfortunately, got to tackle the rear arches. They're a bit more involved than the front.
It becomes clear, once the outer body is removed, that the rear arches need even more work.
Because the metal's so thin anyway, because the rust, it's not too bad, but it's just where all these different panels meet. Bit of a pain.
Simon's had to cut into the main body of the car, creating a large hole. So it's over to Tess to seal the arches.
Simon's made me do some fiberglassing because this section here is where the battery sits. And obviously it's open to all airs and whatnot. It's a bit of a fiddly job because everything's a tad rusty, but I'm happy and I think Simon's happy too.
Martin will be back in the morning, but so far, Tess and Simon have managed to hold the fort.
What do you reckon he's going to think?
He better like it. We've worked really hard with this one.
Yeah, I think we've done well with what we were given.
Exactly.
And it looks amazing.
Yeah, I love it.
With the engine in, Ibby and his team are about to embark on a landmark moment.
Excited now, we're about to start the engine for the first time. We've got everything put together now. Can you just keep an eye on the coolant temperature and the oil pressure, please? We've just got to watch out for leaks. We've got to make sure there's no fuel leaks or any coolant leaks. Right, let's grab the P-Wiz. So right now we're going to plug in and go through the clutch adaptation procedure. Can we get the ignition on, please, sir? Put it to diagnostic mode. We have to carry this out because we've fitted the upgraded clutch pack inside now in the gearbox. We need to teach the car that it's got a new clutch, basically, so it's very important that we go through this procedure, otherwise we won't be able to drive the car. Hi there. We've got a problem. Doesn't complete the procedure. It's not calibrating the clutch. Oh my God. Engine back out.
Unfortunately.
So we've got a bit of an issue. The clutch packs don't want to seem to calibrate. So yeah, we're not too sure what's going on right now. Everything seems to be in order, but we just can't complete the procedure on the computer.
Things are tense in the garage, and to make matters worse, Ibby's got a visitor.
All right, let's go.
Ibby! Hello, mate.
Zeph, you all right?
How you doing? Keeping well? Yep. So, the baby is all happening.
Yeah, it's happening, but it's happening backwards now.
Backwards now?
We've got to take the engine out, unfortunately.
Right.
We've got an issue with the clutch pack. We can't get it to calibrate. Unfortunately, it's not a situation that we'd like to be in, but it is what it is, so.
The clutch is not working in the PDK gearbox. I thought he was joking. Problem time. We've got Pendine just around the corner. I've told the team there's no way we're going to be going to Pendine without testing this car at really high speeds on tarmac first.
Go.
Yeah? Ibby?
Yeah, it's clear. Go. Go.
You do not want to go on the sand and do 200 miles an hour or maybe beyond if you haven't tested the car at those speeds on tarmac first and make sure that everything is working. Wheels, tyres, discs, gearbox, clutch, everything.
3, 2, 1, ready? On the trolley, passenger.
Right now, I'm just going to be honest and say I don't really know what the problem is, or I don't know how to fix it. But it doesn't mean to say that I'm not going to fix it. Yes, I'm going to fix it, but Yeah, I have to fix it. I don't have a choice, you know.
If the clutch problems can't be sorted, the record attempt could be in jeopardy. Coming up, Martin returns to run the rule over Tess and Simon's handiwork.
I'm apprehensive to see how they've got on, really.
And the team head back to the off-road facility to put the off-roadster to the test.
That was amazing!
Zeph has put a lot of work into his record attempt car, but if he can't get any grip on the beach, he won't be going anywhere, let alone 200 miles an hour. So in a bid to understand traction, he set the Speed Freaks the challenge of converting an MX-5 into an off-road vehicle.
All right, guys, let's do it.
They've worked hard to raise the suspension.
There she goes.
And find a way to fit 31-inch off-road wheels where the old 16-inch wheels used to be. For 48 hours, Tess and Simon have been holding the fort. Thankfully, Martin's back, and they're keen to see what he thinks.
I'm apprehensive to see how they've got on, really. Morning.
Ta-da!
Oh, wow. It looks awesome. It looks like a proper beach buggy.
Yes, she does.
It's everything I expected of them, really. I should go away more often, I reckon. Leave you guys to it.
It's ready to go mud plugging.
It's really firm, isn't it?
Yeah, surprising. That was the reaction I expected, to be honest.
High five.
Connection.
Thank you.
The team's back together, but it's not time to celebrate just yet. There's one job left for Martin.
The big jobs are out the way.
Yeah.
Apart from the diff.
Diff's probably, well, that's kind of my
Expertise.
job, I suppose, yeah. Welded diffs are my bread and butter. I've been doing it for years, so, yeah, this is what I'm all about.
Way!
Should we just man it out now? My legs and my arms. I think I'm not as young as I used to be. I need another holiday.
The MX-5 has an open differential. This allows the wheels to turn at different speeds around corners, sending more power to the wheel with better grip.
Now, in an off-roading condition, that's going to be quite bad, because if one wheel loses traction, like this one, the other one will just take over, and then you effectively only have one-wheel drive. So with this one, we're going to lock it. We want as much traction from this thing as possible. So in this case, we're just going to weld up all these planetary gears inside here, join them together, so drive can only then go through the ring gear and drive both wheels at the same time.
Martin also needs to change the gear ratio in the diff to pair with the bigger wheels.
We're actually putting in a shorter final drive into the car to actually compensate for the loss of torque and the actual gear ratio change that the tyres would give. Backlash is set up. All I've got to do now is bolt it all together, put the back plate on, get it in the car.
There's one last essential mechanical upgrade, an extended drive shaft.
This is so much bigger than that. That sounds a bit massive. Because of the suspension so much wider, so much bigger, they need the longer shaft to actually reach from the hub to the diff to make the wheels turn. Just ready for the motocross track.
It's test time. And the Speed Freaks are back at the motocross track to find out what this modified Mazda can do.
I think Zeph's going to absolutely love this. This car is totally transformed. It looks like nothing out there.
It's off-road, it's purposeful, exactly what Zeph wanted us to do with it.
It looks wicked and it's going to perform amazingly.
I'm hoping they've resolved all the issues we had before. Greater ground clearance, bigger tyres, better tread, everything we need to help it perform properly around this track.
Here she is.
That is just fantastic looking. I think you've absolutely nailed it when it comes to aggression and stance. This is definitely the coolest MX-5 I've ever seen.
Oh, I'm glad.
Forget off-roading, I would have posed in this down the high street. The last time the MX-5 was here, it was in standard road trim with standard road tyres. And we got an amazing 57 seconds around the course. Today, it's been raining for 3 days. It's a lot more muddy. Do you think these tyres with much deeper tread is going to work better on this surface?
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, we've got ground clearance now for the jump. We've got the traction for the tyres, and that should hopefully give you all the momentum through the course. The suspension will do all the work and make you faster.
Right, let's get this car off-road. I've never seen anything like this before. What they've done is truly awesome. I can't wait to get it out there and see what it can do.
This tough course has steep gradients, tight turns, jumps, and lots of mud. Will the Mazda be able to knock 10 seconds off its original time of 57 seconds?
3, 2, 1.
Go!
Yes, that was much better.
We've got to beat that speed. Please, 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 come on. It's really, oh my God, crazy condition, the worst ever. I can't see much now. There's mud all over the windscreen. This is gonna be the most awesome, crazy fun MX-5 that I've ever had the pleasure of driving.
Come on, Zeph.
45.
Ooh, come on.
Cutting it fine.
Whoa! That was amazing! Look how smooth it landed.
That is amazing.
Come on, let's get a good time,
Yay!
Oh my God!
Well done.
Did I do well?
50 seconds.
I'm really pleased. We may have not got the full 10 seconds off the time, but our aim with this challenge was to make that little MX-5 fast around this course, and we've definitely done that. That was awesome.
50 seconds. Yes. I was really worried. The track was so wet, so muddy. I didn't think I'd get any traction at all to get around there.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't reach the 10 seconds we wanted to, but we're going to take that as a win because the conditions were so much worse today than the last time we were here.
Yeah.
You definitely sent it. It showed it worked. Great success, I reckon.
What we learned today was that we're at the mercy of the weather. Fortunately, the deep tread of these tyres allowed me to find the traction to get the speed that we need and drop 7 seconds off. Traction is key. You can have all the power in the world. If you can't apply the power to the ground, you're just going to sit there and spin the wheels. The same issues and worries are at Pendine. If we don't choose the right tyres, we're not going to be able to have full momentum, acceleration to hit those big top speeds. The last thing I want to do is have race tyres that just sit there and spin and cause me to slide sideways, which could be very dangerous. I've got to thank you, team, for producing the coolest, best looking MX-5 I've ever seen and probably the world's ever seen.
And I tell you what, Zeph, you can clean that.
As long as I can keep the car.
Next time, Zeph gets one last driving lesson before Pendine.
You get points for that in certain competitions.
And problems with the land speed car leave the record attempt hanging in the balance.
As I was revving up, it was sort of farting and popping. But,